Okay, I'm done. It's gone. It's gone.
Just 2 words.
I had to do the Basil Geese theme song. That's what that is, by the way. The roar was Basil Geese and Diablos, but I had to do the Basil Geese theme song because just a fucking invader, just like da 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 da. Just explosions.
Just 2 words uttered by a Nintendo character, and already Nintendo will be on our ass.
Just there, like, just playing this, and then suddenly our entire channel gets demonetized by Capcom.
I hope not.
I mean, hey, at least I can finally say that they noticed me, senpai.
Oh god, YouTube have actually started doing this thing now, and this has just been like a little behind the scenes thing for those who don't upload videos to YouTube. They've got a thing now where once you've uploaded a video and it's processing, it will also scan your video for any copyrighted music and be like, yeah, we've discovered this music in your thing. Here's your option to mute that part of the video.
Yep.
I'm just like, I doubt that's going to happen to any of ours because all the music that's in ours is generally copyright free. Is that royalty free stuff? But I know that hasn't stopped YouTube before. Anyway, greetings everyone and welcome back to the Dark Tides of Runeterra. This time with a little bit less Mariah because she can't make it this week because reasons here.
Phone died.
Phone died. We may be going up to hers on Friday though, given that lockdown things are easing up a bit. Anyway, last time you all managed to get an airship and fled Piltover before you could be arrested for threatening people, a little bit of destruction down at the docks, and generally having a spooky person on your party. Oddly enough, Waffleberg was not the problem this time.
Waffleberg isn't really sure how to feel about that.
Waffleberg is used to being the problem.
Waffleberg likes being the problem. Gives him attention.
Waffleberg's spotlight has been stolen. Waffleberg will seek revenge.
Potato! The gangplank needs washing.
Why are we washing Gangplank?
Because he's a filthy, filthy man. We're not going any further with this joke.
I mean, you're not wrong. So after getting in your new airboat, the name I refuse to say,
The used fish.
the gently used fish.
He said it. He said it.
God damn it. You all decided that the next step would be Moonman Land,
Yeah.
also known as the Freljord, because I have not corrected the map yet since Waffleberg got hold of the map and, defaced it.
Waffleberg hasn't even given you the map for that.
Waffleberg just took the map and refused to give it back. So, it of course will be faster than going on foot, and you won't have to worry about the whole mountain situation, but it still will be a couple of days travel at least. Why is the arrow
We could
stayed
actually stop by this place. Good question. Why is it?
But
It's
also,
a very, very small map.
It's not 40 foot. I did not know how to set it so it does instead of doing the foot thing, it does like the massive thing. I didn't know how to do the scale thing.
Rel.
What?
Then go here.
I mean,
You want to visit Rel?
I want to give her a sending stone.
I mean, it does give me time to try and remember which one exactly I said was that one. may have forgotten.
I now must eat, so I will stay muted until I'm needed.
Hey, hi.
Someone- Okay, so I know this is like out of game thing, but in the complex gaming server, someone's just rapidly turning on and off screen share. So all I'm seeing next to the logo on my Discord is just that blinking.
You mean like this? Fuck! Joker!
It's like really bad Morse code, but not sound.
I left the complex server, so I couldn't see that. So, as you're up in your little airship, I'll say, going off the arrow, if I can, get the arrow back and not be there anymore. Thank you. Jesus Christ, what the hell's happening? Depending on whereabouts you're going to there. I'd say probably be like a day's travel would be 20 foot on this map. So you'd probably be able to land there and then make it through the night to get to her.
Yeah.
Or you could carry on through the night a bit and then land next to her. And then rest there for the night and try and get back to the Freljord that way. Or if you're going that way and then that way would do it. So yeah, 2 days travel it'd be. Sure.
Yeah.
Let me just first this whisper gold. Fuck. I really hope that didn't mess up with the stream because I've minimized the window for a second.
I'm also drinking my last bubble tea.
Oh. Oh my god.
There we go. Thank you, Reddit. A list of 100 random aerial encounters. That will do.
I just found the file. All my files that I didn't want on my computer has been hiding, and collected them all together. It is like 23,000 gigabytes, or 2300 like kilobytes. Or not. Oh, Jesus Christ! I can't even fucking talk today. I'm done. I'm good. I'm just gonna sit in my corner quietly. Goodbye.
The police are
I
coming.
would use the text box, but it's currently like covered by Fortnite. I wish I was kidding. Help. There's a Fortnite notification stuck on my screen because Epic Games Launcher hates me and it won't go away.
It's the Waffleberg flossing. So, who is up on the top of the boat and who is inside the boat? I'll say Mariah is getting some rest.
I'll be up top.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah, Waffleberg is literally the one driving it, so he's up top as well.
Kuiper?
Up top.
Okay, all 4 perceptions. Stellaris down below, make sure everything's running smooth.
I like being an engine.
I'm an engine of destruction. Oh my
I mean,
god.
Waffleberg's busy driving.
Quick Kuiper, Quick Kuiper, steal what luck they could have had with their rolls when they rolled badly and roll good. Jeez! Wait,
I mean, he literally did.
no, something's weird there. Perception with a +3. Perception +1. One of those wasn't Kuiper.
That is
one
a
of
bit
those
weird.
was. I think one of those was the familiar.
Not like the other.
Familiar.
Which one was the familiar? The 10?
The 10, yeah.
So
Your familiar has better eyesight than you do.
Oh yeah.
I read that long. I read that long. What is wrong with my? Yeah, I read that wrong. I read that too fast, and I took the first 2 letters of the second word, and the last 2 letters of the third word and read Josh's today. And I'm like, oh no, what? So, Potoo and Kuiper. As you're flying the good ship. Let me have these two. I don't want Waffleberg land. Thank you. Roughly when you get to here, there, you see what seems to be a plume of smoke coming from down below.
Is it like a campfire smoke or more like a burning building type thing? Or forest fire. That's a thing too.
Roll me in nature.
Okay.
I'll look overboard.
That is a 17.
The smoke is very dark, meaning it's a big fire. So you don't see too much of like the wilderness on fire there because there wasn't too much of the tree lines in this little area. The only thing you can think of in that area that might have been is a shack.
Oh dear.
Rel's house?
No, Rail's house is all the way over here.
No. The summoner's house.
The what's house?
The summoner. I can't remember his name.
The summoner's house is all the way
Bah!
over here.
Well, that's
I don't know that.
here.
That is true. He-
Cled's house?
I'm a
No.
male.
Somebody,
Fucking
somebody had
whatever.
the balls to burn down Cled's. Well, whatever's
Uh,
causing the fire.
Sorry if you could hear that.
so, yes, there's a shack on fire down there.
We're not going down there, are we?
I don't see anybody fleeing anything.
Do you see
Do I?
anybody dead?
Do I see any corpses?
I'm gonna send a Zeeble down
Okay,
in the meantime.
that works.
I'll send Nyx down with that Zeeble.
Okay, so
Sure, I'll send Devi with them.
So the two Zeebles and Devi are going down. And as they do so, you can see through the eyes of your familiar, can't you, Kuiper?
Mm-hmm.
You see a burning shack, a few destroyed Krugs,
I'll
which
be
are
right back.
basically pebble species.
No, that boy. That boy's house, the guy who gave us Pebble.
That was a summoner.
And you see, a bit clearer now, the fact that not only is the shack on fire, there seems to have been some kind of flammable substance poured on the ground in a somewhat familiar shape. Roll me a history, Kuiper, because you won't be too up on it compared to the others. You've seen this sign, you've seen the symbol on the barrel that when you're in Stonehaven. The odd little barrel where the Noxian guy's body parts were found.
Stonehaven was down here, wasn't it?
Yes. It's Gangplank's
Okay.
symbol.
What?
It seems Gangplank is up to no good.
Blank's a bit far from the ocean, isn't he?
Hmm.
Make me a perception check, Kuiper. For your
Familiar
Zeeble.
or a Kuiper? Okay.
Yeah.
Hearing or sight?
Sight. In the rubble of some of the destroyed Krugs, you see what you think is a note.
Ooh, going to take that.
Yep. You take the note.
I'm gonna have him fly back up.
Alright. Are the other
Next.
two? Yep.
Following, yeah.
Is Devi?
If I don't see anything through Devi's eyes aside from what they've found, sure.
No, that's pretty much all there was down there.
All right then.
Actually, make me an investigation, Devi.
Sure.
This is where I realised I never gave Devi stats.
I don't think we ever made a sheet for Devi, but
I should do that.
that's
at the
a
end of this session.
22.
You notice something peculiar. The shack is on fire, the
Hmm.
Krugs are gone, but there is no sign of the little Yordle who was the shepherd to these guys. Not even any bodies in the burning building.
Hmm.
Let's face it, if anyone's going to be able to sense the souls, it's going to be a little ghost shark.
True. Shall I put 2 and 2 together and assume that they may have captured the Yordle for obvious reasons?
I mean, that does seem to be the implication at the moment, but...
Hmm.
So...
But...
Oh. But you can't say for sure without there being any proof of it. All you know is he's not there.
Oh, if it's... Oh, if it's Gangplank, I'm sure he's up to something.
Hmm.
So, the Zeebles get back up. You're delivered a note, Kuiper.
Ooh,
Are you going to read it? Or...
immediately, yeah.
Yes. The note says, this is just going to keep on happening and happening as long as you align yourself with her. This is the price traitors of Bilgewater to pay.
Just gonna pass it on to Alari and be like, can you make anything of these? You sound like more your thing.
Kind of reads it over as like, he's being a bit dramatic, it seems. Smee, where are you?
Smee just kind of scutters down from what can be presumed to be the equivalent of the crow's nest, aka he was on top of the balloon.
Nah.
He'll just
Yes. Do you still can still send letters to your boss, can't you?
he just looks at you, tilts his head, and hands you, and just like kind of pokes you, and make me a wisdom check, I'd say.
Not a good thing for Alari. No.
Monkey wants a banana.
I don't have any bananas, Smee.
He just kind of looks at you, face palms, and he will reach into your bag
Hey,
and pull out a sending stone.
a sending stone?
And he will hand it to you. And just like point to it.
This is that unpaired one. The one that lost its
Me has
owner.
Misfortune's phone number.
Did you send this to her? Or the other
Not.
one? Hello? Hello? Fortune, can you hear me?
The stone glows after a little bit. Yeah, I was wondering who was going to contact who first.
Well, it seems your rival is on a wee bit of a rampage.
Is it in Is it in Bilgewater?
No, he's over by Noxus, actually.
I don't think he really has too much ties with Noxus.
Well, he has destroyed a rather charming little fellow's hut and his krugs. And he says that he's going to keep attacking places.
Does he give a reason why?
Because we're working with you, dear. That's why.
Then that does seem like a you problem.
Well, considering he's trying to consistently recruit us, I think it's also a you problem.
At this point, it sounds less like he's going to try and recruit you and more he's just going to gut you if he finds you.
Considering his men were trying to recruit me again in the bar.
He's not generally a I'll ask you twice kind of person. Are you sure that wasn't just a trap to get you on board?
To be fair, he's asked us twice now. He must want whatever information we have before he kills us. Not that I particularly care for him. Nor do I particularly care for you. But...
Oh, right, I'm speaking to the other sister.
Waffleberg is indifferent.
You've never met her, Waffleberg.
Exactly.
Kuiper's getting close to the sending stone, by the way, just to listen in on what's going on. He's never heard Misfortune before.
Who was that?
Like- Oh yes, we have some new friends since the last time we visited you.
So
You
it
see,
sounds like
Dorian or Galder kind of, well, he left. Phoenyrie went back home. We still have Mariah. We met a robot at one point. We now have another
Yeah, you left him in front of my store.
another bird, and a small wizard fellow.
a small wizard fellow.
Yes.
She's going to roll an insight on you. How small are we talking?
Oh, he's just a bit
That
short.
is none of your business. Also, hello.
Hello?
Just about. He's climbed up onto Alari's shoulder and is just touching the summoning stone so I can hear it too.
Alari, is it?
I am Alari, yes.
I'd prefer this conversation to be a bit more private, if you don't mind.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
And what things would
Has your friend removed the fingers yet?
kind of looks to
Yes. He's already halfway across the airship.
Are you making dealings with more Yordles over there?
I never said that, did I?
No, but it's quite easy to put two and two together. Where you find one Yordle, you'll generally find more.
Waffleberg is not a Yordle.
Either way.
She'll just pause at that point, like,
I don't even know how you heard that. You're not touching the stone.
You don't have to touch the stone so long as you have another stone. Like they're all connected.
No,
We
they're
were
not.
with this,
They're
but
not
we
all
don't think
connected.
they were all connected before. Or have we switched that? Is that something that we have changed? Because that's something that's been going on last session and the session before.
I don't know. It's up to Lee, but generally, sending stones only have one partner.
Yeah, but we were sending like messages to each other via the
Yeah,
same sending stone
the-
like all the time
way-
yesterday. That's why I was like,
The ones that we have, the ones that are connected through your one,
okay,
are all linked to each other.
Yeah.
But I think the individual pairs of sending stones are not linked to that larger network.
Yeah,
are they?
the way I'm doing it
How
is
does it work?
the way I'm doing it is the ones that are between U5 and Stellara are all technically connected to one little network, so you can message each other, just for ease of
Okay.
sake.
Okay,
It's all the rest of them that Alari or Delris stole, where they're only
That
one pairing.
connected to that.
cool.
But even so, I'm still just imagining just occasionally Waffleberg would just keep sneaking his hand on, be like, "Eh."
Gently poking it every now and then.
Pretty much.
Like, either way, you may want to be cautious if he's on the move.
I mean, as long as he doesn't try and get any supporters in Noxus, we should be fine.
Also, we will not be heading back to Bilgewater for some time. So,
Oh, that is a shame. I was so looking forward to seeing your sister again. Plus, we do still have that job here that needs to be done.
we'll be back to do it, but first we are heading north.
Add on to that, there is someone else here that needs a job doing. Your good friend Alari needs some help with one of her temples.
Good friend.
Indeed.
Not sure we ever really interacted with her in that manner.
Well, you're more friendly towards her than your friend Phoenyrie was, at least.
I guess. But that's more of a difference of religion. Either way. Phoenyrie is not with us anymore.
Gone back to Targon, I assume?
I believe so. They just kind of vanished in the night. But we have some things to tie up before we head back to Bilgewater.
BRB 7 years.
Huh?
No, Josh, they're going BRB 7 years. Well, very well, just make sure you do come back when you do.
Oh, we will. As long as you're paying well, that is.
My coin is always flowing for those that serve me well.
Good. Either way, you now have a way to contact us, I guess, without having your little monkey write letters.
He will still be staying with you to keep an eye on you, though.
I don't think Potoo would let him go. He is quite attached to the little fellow.
Tell Potoo that he is not a pet.
Me is an individual monkey. He can do as ever he wants.
You're not even touching the stone.
Yes, but you were talking about him.
You just look to the stone. It's the little shark touching the stone.
Like, oh,
It's just Debbie's face.
Either way, we will be back in Bilgewater eventually. But first we have things we need to tie up.
That's fine. Just remember to keep paying the tide if you're going on the seas.
We will.
Or over
Well,
the seas.
That won't be much of an issue right now. We're going over a landmass.
Very well. Wait, which landmass? You said you were near Noxus, didn't you?
Ish. We've not long left Piltover.
If you're heading over that way to the Freljord, well, things could get interesting fast, but I'll leave that up for you to discover.
What?
Take good care, and she'll hang up.
Just kind of there, like, puts the sending stone away. He's like, bitch. And just
Slurs as you say that.
What? We work for her. I don't have to like her. She very well knows I don't like her.
It's a flight Nautilus with tiny wings. You forgot to pay her tide.
But it's just there, like, looks at me. It's like, what? She very well knows I don't like her.
Just to be safe, Kuiper probably would have sent a goal over the edge.
Well, it's fine. We've not gone over the sea.
He just sent a gold over the edge. He just heard someone shout down from bottom, "It's raining money, mate!"
Just some, like, Noxian farmer or something there, like, oh, golden I've seen me my life.
It's just Senor Pello. Oh, anyway. Are you carrying on after that little distraction?
I doubt we really stopped, to be honest.
That is true. So
Yeah.
by now you'd be more along the lines of... Boop. Hereish.
Closer to Noxus.
What is an 86 on this thing? Oh my god.
Hmm.
There's just some of them that happen here. I've been laughing at. Like this one where it's a fairy dragon chasing what looks to be ball lightning. So, as you're carrying on, I'm going to roll to see who this is going to be affecting. Is oh, Cled balloon. Ah, just in time. Waffleberg, make me a perception. Just Cled balloon. Here's my property.
Cled on helium.
Waffleberg, in the distance, you hear what you think is some kind of buzzing noise.
It's just the fucking parrot there going bzzz.
Sorry, what the fuck? Hold on.
Oop.
Okay.
Yes, you hear some kind of buzzing noise coming from the distance.
How far away?
60 foot to your right.
Is it loud? Is there more than one?
It seems to be just one, and it seems to be getting louder.
Is it like a buzzing like a bug?
Yes and no.
Pardon.
Can I see it?
You look to your right. You see what at first looks like a large wasp.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
And as it gets closer, make me an investigation. That'll do it quite nicely. This wasp seems to be constructed of precious metals.
The design, is it any specific design?
It does bear a maker's mark on it, KTE.
Cool. Well, as Waffleberg's looking at it, I'm imagining it's coming towards us.
Yes, it is.
Hmm.
Also, I'll just state this before anyone states it. KTE doesn't stand for Kled's Technical Engineering.
I mean, you're right. It stands for Cled the Engineer.
No, if it did, it would just say my property in caps all over it.
Just Cled dangling from
It
bottom.
says the recording.
You did it!
As Waffleberg's looking at it, it's mechanical. Is it hex or is it steam, clockwork?
Seems to be more chemical.
Ooh.
It's definitely Zonite in make.
Yeah, that is. It's coming towards us. It's big, I'm assuming, like very large.
Larger than a
If I-
normal wasp, but I wouldn't say too massive. Does seem to have a little undercarriage kind of thing underneath it, though, that its legs are clinging to, which seems to be filled with some kind of liquid.
Yeah, I don't know what the fucking liquid is.
It's it's Pepsi.
Waffleberg
Are
doesn't
you
know what.
pointing? Are you pointing this out to us?
Waffleberg's kind of looking at it, takes off his glasses, rubs his glasses, puts it back on. Anybody
Smart.
order? Anybody order from Zondash?
No.
Who?
Just kind of points at the wasp.
Does not look good.
No, it does not.
Also, I would like to state that Taffy Von Sweetcake does not enjoy having his designs completely fucking ripped off.
Do you know what the funniest part is? I didn't make this up. I found a list of 100 random aerial encounters on Reddit. This is what 86 is.
As it is coming towards us, don't know what the liquid is, but perhaps I could see what its intent is. No. Okay, cool. Yeah. Waffleberg's gonna wait for other people to do things, and he's pointed it out to them. He's driving the ship. He can't really multitask at the moment.
Okay, let's see what we get. Insight?
Mm.
I rolled insight to see if it had like hostile intentions.
Alari, you're not too sure. Waffleberg doesn't seem to have hostile intentions. Kuiper,
It's a robot.
you've Kuiper and Alari. We'll just see what Potoo's rolling.
Not sure if it'll work, but I rolled a nature and I got a 20.
A 20. This seems to be in this liquid. Well, first things first. It seems to be some kind of pure water in there with something else inside of it for those who rolled investigations. For Potoo, who rolled a nature, it seems to be some kind of flower held within.
Flower.
Yes.
Waffleberg.
What?
Do you guys do anything with flowers? It's carrying a flower.
Are there flowers in Zon?
Roll me a roll me an intelligence check. Let me see. Okay. Yep, that'll do.
Wait,
Yes.
could I do this as a disadvantage?
Uh, You wouldn't know, unfortunately, even at a disadvantage, because you've never met this person.
Oh, okay. I was just thinking because I did spend a small amount of time in Zone.
It's more because Waffleberg is also technically a Chem Baron, or along those lines. So Waffleberg may have knowledge. Waffleberg, you can't place the name, but you know there is a certain Chem Baron in Zone who does deal in making plants that absorb the grey of Zone.
Cool. Then, knowing that, it is safe to assume that therefore it is a threat.
I'll allow you and allow you to roll me a nature.
I was saying more so off the fact that it's probably something from a Kim Baron.
Yep.
But
Okay. This is, as you get a closer look as it comes past, this is a plant known as Medicilla elasticus. You would know this because its natural elastic properties are used for creating zoonite tubes.
so then it's not a threat.
It's not a threat.
Uh,
Just seems to be delivering
Waffle-
stuff from Noxus to Zone.
Waffleberg's just watching it. It's still coming towards the boat, right?
Yeah, it seems to be trying to go as the crow flies.
Is its intentions to come towards the boat, or are we just in its way?
It seems more like you're just in its way at the moment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Waffleberg's just gonna continue on then.
Yeah.
We'll get out of it. I think I realized which Kim Baron it was too.
Corina Veraza.
Ah, I was thinking Velvetina.
Also, the funniest part is I was just looking up endemic plant life and such to Noxus. Noxian oranges are a thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much where Gangplank gets his oranges.
Yeah, because Gangplank is an Oxus Brown.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. So, as you float by, the wasp gently passes you by and heads up towards Zone.
As it does, Waffleberg is making sure that his face is hidden
Yep.
from the eyes.
And those that head towards the front of the ship, down below you will see Rel's house approaching. Whose microphone am I coming over?
Good question.
I think it stopped now. Okay. So yes, you see Rel's house approaching.
It's Dion's.
What? How's it mine?
Oh.
Is that mine? It doesn't usually pick up feedback.
Weird. Anyway, you see Rel's house approaching from below. There is plenty of space to the side if you wanted to try and land your ship.
I mean,
Should probably warn her first, just in case she's, inside and thinks she's gonna get attacked.
Waffleberg is going to go ahead and he is going to pull a lever up by the helm. And as he does, there are small segments where the holes were, and the hole will open up. And from them, little like speakers will pop with tubes, the tubing leading up over towards the helm as Waffleberg sort of test the tune by ahem. And then in three very unsynced voices, because some of the tubes are longer than the others, you just hear Waffleberg say, "Get out of the way, we're landing!"
You shout that and just
Wow.
a head pokes out from the front door. Just looks up. And just, even though you
Don't
can't
go there.
really see the face from this height, it's definitely a face of sheer confusion.
He will pull this lever. He will flip the lever again, and the things will go back in as the chicken alarm starts to go off as the ship slowly lowers. At this point, the rats have taken control, and the eggplants are stopping, and little like spikes will come out of some of the holds that will act as landing gears essentially for the ship.
Okay, so it takes a little bit, but eventually you do
Oh,
hear
it's
like,
loud as hell. It is loud as hell. It's like clock, clock, clock.
but you do feel the rumbling as the ship kind of just bounces off the ground a bit before making its landing.
There's just as it lands, there's just a very soft from Waffleberg. You have reached your destination. Please remember to tip your driver.
No.
Please
Just
remember
kind
to
of no.
just please remember to tip your driver. Just everyone rushes over, tips Waffleberg off the side.
It's actually very tempting.
So, above all the noise, you do hear Rel shout up. They're like, "What in the hell is? Who is that up there?"
Bob.
I'm not even.
I'm just kind of like we lower the gangplank, I'm guessing.
You lower the gangplank. He growls at you and gets ready to.
I just kind of look off and is like, ah, you must be Rel.
And you are familiar? Have we met?
Yes.
Hello.
Oh, kind. You met my sister.
It has been a hot minute.
You
Oh.
met my sister, Delris.
Oh, Delris. Yes, I know Yeah, Delris, of course. Oh, and I see the rest are here as well.
Yes.
Where is Delris?
No.
Oh,
Yes.
wait, yeah, no. I think Delris explained it before. This whole situation with the whole.
Yeah, long story.
Yeah. What brings you to here? Where'd you get the ship?
Well, also a long story, but we came from Piltover. You know what? It's probably better that I let Delris explain because I don't know exactly, but she was saying that we should come here and see you, and I know why, but I can't be bothered. Is he just covering his mouth or something?
No, he's humming as he is still on the ship, just sort of keeping it there, lowering a small little anchor.
Just puts the palm flame up. Just kind of-
He's John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name too.
They're like,
Whenever I coach, the people always shout, "There goes John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt! I'ma shoot his face."
just kind of they're like, Rel!
Ah, that is quite unusual.
Oh, yeah, it's weird.
A little bit,
But-
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, trust me, it's weird for me and for Alari and for everyone involved. It doesn't matter. Anyway.
Did you know you got a Did you know you got a ship?
Yeah, I'm aware of that. But kind of reaches into the bag and pulls out a sending stone. And it seems at some point she's painted little faces on the sending stones.
She'll look to the center stone.
And this one's just got a little painted Delris face on it, doing a thumbs up.
What is this?
It's a sending stone. So I have a partner one.
And this one just has a little tiny Rel face painted on it. It's like, see? So... And she kind of goes onto the ship and talks into it. It's like,
You can hear me through it. And you can call us if you need anything. Or, like, need help. Or just want to keep in touch.
Oh, cool.
and then she just kind of jumps back
Sure.
over the side and goes back over.
Yeah, they have unlimited range, so, like, no matter where we are, we can always talk to each other.
Well, thanks. I'll make sure to use it.
Yeah.
It's getting late. You guys wanted to rest for the night here, or?
Oh, yeah, if that's okay. I mean, we got a long journey tomorrow.
Why, where are you going?
Felyard.
Oh. Are you sure you're ready for it?
Hmm?
I mean, it's cold there. Are you sure you've got enough warm stuff?
I really feel the cold.
Sure, look to the others.
Waffleberg's
Fine.
literally wearing a heavy freaking jacket with just like gears and shit put onto it. He just kind of looks at her. What is cold? Goes back to working on the ship.
Plus, this one has fur. That one has fluffy feathers. That one, I think, has fur.
She has Mariah has it's like a smoother layer of fur than the fluffier Kuiper fur.
Yeah, females don't have the super floof fur that the males do.
But either way, we got jackets and stuff. So we should be fine.
Well, as long as you'll be fine, that's fine. What is that?
What?
She'll poke the evil around your neck.
It kind of chitters at her and just kind of runs to the other side.
Oh, that's Nyx. I don't really know her that well yet. She likes my sister more than she likes me.
Then she'll look beyond you and just see Stellara next to the ship. Oh, you got a new friend?
Oh, yeah. She's Kuiper's buddy.
Oh,
And, well, our friend now. She's been traveling with us for a little bit.
oh, she's with Kuiper. Oh, okay.
What you think?
Not that I was worried.
Confused Delris noises.
Blink.
Just all three eyes blinking in like a Mexican wave. It's nothing. It's nothing. Come on. I'll make you all a warm meal and then you can get some rest.
Okay, thanks.
Much appreciated.
Oh,
She'll
Jesus,
just
why
give
did the door
Rella.
just go off?
She'll just give Rel a hug before heading inside.
The hell was that? You messaged.
Hmm?
Oh no, I got a message from Jamie on
Facebook?
Messenger. Just doing a really late reply to something Kai said, apparently.
Oh. I've got that chat muted, so...
So, you all head inside. She makes you a nice broth made from what seems to be like deer meat and some fresh vegetables.
Yeah. Like I said, she just gave her a hug and then she went inside.
Yeah. And then you can get some rest for the night. If anyone needs to, top up their health, top up their spells and such.
Yay.
Yeah.
The one feign death I used.
Yeah, Delris will spend a lot of time over the thing, over the kind of evening before they go to sleep, just telling Rel about everything that happened.
Yeah. Just like So that was something from the Shadow Isles then that was on that island.
Yeah,
And you met a god?
kinda. I think it's a god. I don't know.
And some sort of assassin. I don't know them, but these people do.
Oh, the Shadow Assassin. Yeah.
Who was that? I forget.
Oh, well, when we were in Ionia, these Shadow Assassin people kidnapped me and tried to sell me back to Singed, and me and Nico and Draven and the rest of our friends at the time, we all fought against them.
I just
Oh.
remember the roll that I usually do, just to make sure no, it doesn't go off, so it's fine.
And yeah. So like the Shadow Assassin was one of those. She fought our old friend Galder. Galder, Dorian. I'm not exactly sure which he preferred to go by either. But like he was a strange person, but he was nice. Even if he was a mass murderer.
Mr. Blue Kobold comes walking from the bathroom.
Like he was nice, even if I'm pretty sure he did murder someone in the Noxian camp.
That would explain some of the recent goings on that we've been seeing.
You
A couple of dead bodies found outside of Noxus grounds. They thought it was me at first until they found the D.
D? Oh,
Like,
yeah.
just a D painted in blood.
Yeah, that might be him.
Zoroaster.
Rest.
There's been a bit of activity recently along these parts. And oddly enough, got a lot of it not involving Kled for once.
That's what you think.
The dragons
Looks
are...
around just to check that he hasn't been summoned.
Oh, hold on. Wait. You need to be really careful, actually.
Why?
There's this pirate guy going around. He's really mad that we worked for another pirate at some point, and he's attacking people we knew.
You make it sound like I can't defend myself.
I know you can, but I'm just warning you.
If he's got any metal on him, I'll crush it around.
I would like to state that it is better to be powerful but also be warned than it is to be powerful and then stabbed while you're sleeping and skinned alive. But that's just the ravings of a crazy old cockatrice like myself.
Don't get me wrong, I'm appreciative of the warning, but if he comes for me, I'm not going to be taken too much by surprise.
I know. Just
There.
there was this Krug. There was this guy, the summoner guy, over by the coast who looked after Krugs, and we found his shack all burned down. We didn't find him, so we hope he's okay.
Oh,
But
oh. I can't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Have you
Not the summoner. The Yordle.
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
The Yordle is the summoner.
No,
No.
they're two different people.
No, those are two different people.
That was my bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
the summoner was human.
the Yordle then.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember their name, but they're fine. They're generally quite wily. If you don't find the body, they probably got it back to Bandle City.
Oh, good. Well, you're kind of worried when we found the place burned down. The pirate guy left us this note that said, like, if we didn't, that if, like, as long as we were allied with the other pirate, this would keep happening. But, like, I don't even know if we truly are allied with them at this point. Like, we haven't been back there since we all kind of met for the first time.
That small group I saw coming from that direction did seem like pirates, so I don't think it was them, but it should still be fine.
Just be careful of pirates.
They seemed a bit too tech savvy to be pirates.
Tech savvy?
Yes.
Like, Sorry, like I just heard tech savvy. Could you repeat what you were saying?
A small group that I saw recently, heading from down that way in Chill Point, like in this rough direction. Heading from that way over to the Freljord.
And you said they were tech savvy.
Yes, it was hard to get a look of them themselves because of they were wrapped up in warm furs and such, probably readying themselves for the cold, but you could still see some of the tech they had with them.
Heavy, spiky metal with a lot of green.
It was hard to see. It was hard to tell, really.
Cool. I'm colorblind anyway, so it doesn't matter. But no, that's no.
We should be careful then.
Nah, if it's who I think it is.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen people from that direction going to the Freljord. I know that there are trips from Piltover every now and again.
Yeah, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.
That's not even the most dangerous part of what's been happening recently.
What's been going on?
Well, whispers in Zone for one. Something about some people trying to be on the move there. Then there was that
Probably.
whole green mist thing covering the places.
Oh yeah.
Waffleberg saved the day.
Yes, I saw it I saw it basically flow over Noxus as well.
We were in Piltover when that happened.
It also happened on the outskirts of Demacia.
The what?
On
The
the
green.
outskirts of
Demacia.
Demacia. Yes, the green mist.
Cool.
Oh, it's covered up.
This is what happens when the world gets a big supply of puffer drugs. Just lots of green smoke everywhere. It's a real fucking trip.
And then on top of that, the dragons have been getting a bit more active. So if you're going anywhere near Demacia, you may want to be careful.
Luckily, we're not going anywhere near Demacia.
I mean, there are ice dragons as well, but they tend to be. I don't know how active they are at the moment. I'm not really been to the Freljord myself.
Well, you should go sometimes. It's nice, pretty, a bit cold, but you can make snow angels. So I'm told.
But like, I don't know. It's fine. We'll be fine.
Well,
If we haven't died yet after fighting a god, 2 demons, or maybe they were ghosts, a pirate, a giant scorpion thing, literal sea god, and a whole host of other things, we won't die then.
I mean, we didn't fight Skarn, and we didn't fight Big Sea God guy either.
I mean, he nearly took the ship down. Throwing a coin at him is still fighting him. But anyways,
Oh, you forgot to pay the tithe.
me.
Had to pay the tithe. And I have no memory, so that's impressive.
But I 24/7, so that's also impressive. But we're good. We'll be perfect. We'll be great. We'll have the whole world on our plate.
Well, if anything would happen, just, message.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, on the bright side, if we're dead, we won't be able.
I don't see how
Well-
that's a bright side.
It's always
Optimistic.
a bright side.
You
Kuiper,
probably a
you
long
hear that
shot.
whisper come through the window. It's always a bright side.
It's probably a long shot, but have you heard of the world ruins?
I'm sorry, it's just as soon as Raka did that, I was like, yeah, no.
The Poro's outside looking inside.
The Poro's
Can I
outside
come
looking
in now?
inside. with
Can I
Straw-
come into the inside now?
Just with
Oh.
straw growing out of it.
Oh no. It's the fiddle Poro.
Poro sticks.
But yeah, she's like,
Sounds
Rel, do you by chance know anything about the world ruins? Alari keeps saying something about
World
it.
runes? No.
Hmm. Alari keeps saying something, or at least thinking about it. She doesn't really know anything about it, though, other than the name.
Would Waffleberg know anything about world ruins?
Uh,
I know Rise would and LeBlanc would.
that is true, LeBlanc would.
LeBlanc would because she's old enough to know what happened.
I don't think Rise or LeBlanc have really travelled to Zorn, though, so...
Yeah,
No.
Waffleberg's also
Tree.
he's over 50 years old because Shrima.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was asking if he'd know that.
Mm,
Let me just see if there's information first. I want to see if it actually says where the runes are.
I honestly believe
Um,
lore-wise, one of them is in the celestial plane of
So-
Oh.
Aurelian Soul.
yes.
So that one's not
one
being
of
grabbed.
Targon, because there are 5 world runes. The one of Targon that represents Targon and its existence is within the celestial plane because Aurelian Soul was basically trapped and forced to protect it.
Oh yeah, no, here we go.
But
And
there's
then
one
Bard
in Freljord.
actually. Bard was the one who ended up protecting it when Aurelian Soul left.
Yeah. So, according to the wiki, the 5 runes are in... Precision is in Demacia.
Yep.
Domination,
Domination is
Noxian Fortification. Sorcery is the Mountains of Icathia.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, they're in the void then. I forgot about that.
Resolve is in the Riverlands of Southern Freljord. Which is odd because I thought it would have been fire for the Freljord given brand. So I thought that would be more domination, but okay. And inspiration is beneath the heavens atop Mount Targon.
So, if another bit of thing, if you remember, some of the runes have parts that have broken off because in Rise's trailer, Rise's little cinematic that they had, the world rune that he was carrying was Domination, the Crimson, but it was only a fragment of the one from
Yeah.
Noxus, and he had found it in Io.
Yeah, so shards of them can be all over as well.
Yeah.
So the best way I could put it is roll me a history, Waffleberg.
may I?
Yes, because you are also ancient enough to know. To save time, pretty much what I just said. The world runes are not to be in certain areas, but that's just like the bigger chunks of them. There are smaller shards scattered around.
Kuiper just has big brainwave and just practically recites that.
Yep.
Pretty much word for word.
Oh, those runes. I thought you were talking about other runes. It's been a while.
I thought you guys were talking about the Macaroony runes of Shrima.
I thought it was about the ruins.
The Macaroons? Those are great.
Yeah, like all,
They're very
all that.
sweet. Got a little bit of coconut, and they're gluten free.
Yeah, I don't know who you are. Get the hell out of my head.
What?
But
Outside the window.
those sort of runes, yeah, I totally know about those. But because I am ever so enlightened, I'm going to let you talk about them, Moon Man.
And he passes on the information. Just the same time, because I know I spouted a lot there that everyone heard anyway.
I'm just writing down what I remember. That sounds important.
Oh, I don't know why she's so interested in it.
Who?
A lot.
I mean, if they are old, like older than me, older than him. Wait, I think I'm older than you.
Stellara just
Still, like,
mutters.
oops, sorry.
Stellara just mutters. Maybe it's a magical connection. After all,
Yeah,
Alari is the more magical of you two.
yeah, it could be like a very specific disc that we don't talk about here.
They sun disk.
What did I just say?
What? Okay.
It's maybe. I don't know. It's. She was talking about it before. Or at least thinking about it. I don't know if she actually intended for me to hear it. But she was kind of murmuring to herself, I think. I don't exactly know.
I remember a little bit of she had told me a little bit of a locale that we were going for, and she kind of hopes it holds at least some knowledge that'll assist in your pickle.
Hopefully. If we both have some memories, maybe we can figure out, from there.
Perhaps. Either way, it's getting late. It's probably better time to
Yeah.
get some sleep.
Okay.
So you rest for the night.
Mm-hmm.
Kuiper, as you try and sleep,
Sleep.
you find yourself in an unusual location, with stars stretching as far as you can see. And just a chuckle rings out. So, the world runes you're after,
Hmm?
We're talking about the world runes. Those little magical trinkets.
I don't really want them. But enlighten me.
In the stars, you'll see, seems to be a blue circle being surrounded by rings. They call this one Inspiration. It's quite a nest warmer, but if you're wanting to come claim it, and a claw surrounds it. Claw bigger than any place you've seen before. And the stars form a dragon shape. You'll have to wake me. And you shoot up in bed.
Ah! When did I get in bed?
Stellara just groggily looks over to you. It's like, when we went to bed for the night.
Are you both in the bed together? Also, why am I also in here?
Because there aren't that many rooms in this house.
Then why am I also in this bed?
Because there aren't that many beds in this place.
Ah,
This
carry
is
on.
weird. This is weird because Kuiper cannot sleep.
Uh,
Like he just doesn't.
Which is a good point. Kuiper cannot sleep, and yet Kuiper still found himself in what seemed to be a dream.
Yep. thus the freaking out.
And there's more.
Anyone else see the stars become a dragon? And I sound crazy already, don't I?
Well, I mean, I wasn't going to say anything.
Ugh. I think that
Uh,
dragon from before is wanting to commune with me for some reason.
Wait,
Try
you
to-
guys met a dragon?
I try to remember now. Is it intelligence for a history check?
History is intelligence.
Delris is also in the bed. Huh? This is all in the same fucking bed.
What role is it for?
Intelligence.
Okay.
Just hears you all talking, just wakes up like, huh?
Stellara just hears you mention that. The Star Forger.
Who?
There's been rumours for a while now of something trapped in Targon. A creature of old. The Forger
Oh,
of the Stars himself.
The Exalted Poro.
No, I believe that's Shurima.
Okay.
Internal screaming.
No, that's Shurima. I said we don't talk about that place.
Yeah.
Either
What
way,
could this mean?
could mean if there is some truth to the stories of this thing, that it probably wants free.
That sounds like a them problem. They haven't been very nice.
Eh, if the history teaches correctly, if it is ever freed, it would be the end of Targon. Potentially the end of the world. Depends on
Duly
how generous
noted.
it
I'm
feels.
going to go outside.
Probably deserved it.
So, as you go outside, Kuiper, make me a perception. The session has now turned into bully Kuiper mode. Kuiper, you see a few shapes in the distance. More from like this angle, like towards your right. They seem somewhat large. No, one of them isn't a blue kobold. They seem
No.
somewhat large. I wonder how that's just a translation of how Galder speaks.
Loud Potoo! You killed kids! Look, hey!
I mean, you're not wrong.
That was that. That was that.
Oh no. But yes, you see
Sorry,
some
go on.
odd shapes in the distance.
What flavor?
Large, furry, seems to have a trunk.
Mammoths?
Moot.
They do seem to be kind of mammoth-like, but without tusks.
They big or coming closer or anything?
No, they just seem to be chill. They just seem to be grazing.
Okay. Probably just gonna watch them.
Yeah. They seem to be nice and chill. They're just relaxing. They're just eating.
As funny as it would be if everybody woke up and guy were just riding one.
No, you're not taming another one. Also, do not wake the alarm. Do not wake the Delris. I know she will.
Delris just kind of like heard people talking, was like, huh, and then went back to sleep.
I'm seeing if it lets me upload a pic. It did. Okay. Even though it's a bit dark, you won't be able to see them this clearly, but yeah, this is what they look like.
Where?
No.
Oh no. It's the dragon food.
No.
This is where I upload the full picture.
The dragon food.
No, don't do it.
I'm not even lying. Like, hang on. Let me just get that saved to my computer so I can upload it. Delete that one. Delete that. I said delete that one. Delete us. But yeah, they seem to just be grazing. The smaller ones seem to be being a bit more playful. Some of the older ones seem to be trying to get some sleep. They seem to be semi-nocturnal, is what you're gathering. I don't know if that worked.
He's so adorable.
It did work. This is the full art of it.
An F for this lad.
The dragon food.
But yeah, it's quite peaceful looking. Seems to be not too much. You think you see a figure stood in the middle of them all.
How did Waffleberg
Let
get
me
out here?
guess. Rel's property? Rel's? No, lad.
You you look over. Just quickly T-pauses. Its head just kind of dangling down at one side.
Ah! Swiftly go back inside.
Oh man, are you okay?
The funniest part is I heard Raka's microphone switch on then. As soon as I said that, like my time to shine.
Ting
Oh,
ting.
man.
Pause on the window.
Ooh.
Yeah, you look again. It's just a Poro sat there.
Are you okay, Moon Man?
Hey, back inside. Yes, I am good. And if there's a way to make tea, then tea will be made, and that will be his night.
Yep. Tea is made.
It's probably like you, Stellara, and Waffleberg in one room, and then Potoo, Rel, Delris in the other room.
Pretty much.
And Mariah's just kind of sat somewhere.
Mariah's
In
looking
in Potoo's window is where the Poro will sit this evening.
Oh, you're going to sit with the creepy bird man. Yes.
It is the only space for me.
The Poro's just licking the window.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just hear
Fun with Debbie.
boom.
So, morning comes. As you all wake up,
Excuse me.
you're all presented with tea and breakfast. Just a bit of a hearty meal for you all, just so you can get your energy for, well, the trip.
So they're like,
Thanks, Rel.
No worries. Also, apologies if you heard any noises last night.
Noises.
Apparently, some of the pachyderms kind of wandered a bit away from their normal grounds.
Pachyderm?
It's a fancy term for like an elephant.
Oh. Aw.
Because quite literally, I don't think the dragon chow creatures actually have a species name.
It is. It's called Dragon Chow.
I would laugh if that is actually their name.
It is. It's what the Demasians call them.
Quite literally, I go to there, it's just dragon chow. It doesn't say what the species is.
Yeah.
So go figure.
Damn.
So yes. She'll just mention that.
Oh, they were adorable.
Yeah, they're also a bad sign.
Bad sign?
Would we know?
Well, they're a dragon's favorite food.
Oh.
So, yeah,
Um.
bad sign.
Surely, if they were away from their habitat, let's say. Sure, if they were away from their habitat, then the dragons are away from us. That is my mindset.
Potentially. Maybe that is why they did move a bit further away.
Where are they from?
Demacia. The Demacian creatures.
That's if there's a map. That's
Eh,
this place, right?
Yeah.
Waffleberg covered that up with potato land.
Yes, that was the place. She just looks at all the defacing. How do you even find anywhere to go on this?
I don't.
The organized chaos.
Waffleberg knows. He knows where everything is. He always has. Waffleberg's got impeccable memory, Greg.
Right.
Don't question it.
Uh, she just kind of throws her hands up, just out of defeat. Right. Either way. I guess you'll be heading off soon then.
Yeah. It's been good to see you again.
She'll pull you in for a hug.
Aw. Hugs back.
Good luck out there. I hope you find what you're looking for.
You too. You be
Also-
safe, okay?
Also, one of you might want to get to your boat.
Our boat?
Your ship.
What's wrong with the ship?
Do you really need to ask?
Oh no.
It's out the
Waffleberg?
door.
What?
Oh, not Waffleberg. Kuiper's
Not
gonna make his way to the ship.
ship.
What?
Check on the ship.
Waffleberg's going to. You just hear from the other room a crashing sound like Waffleberg's jumped out the window.
Oh,
I just
okay.
had that replaced.
Hold on.
You just hear from outside. Glad.
You do. You do hear a what?
Yeah.
Get off my ship!
Get off my property!
I would, but you're on my ship!
Your ship is my property.
Nah, it's my property.
It's on
Everything
my-
else.
It's on my property, therefore it's my property.
Your property is touching my property, therefore it's my property.
My
Just
property
kind
was
of
here
like-
first.
My property was here second. Rule of seconds, motherfucker.
Just kind of there, still like, just kind of stood next to her. I was like, this could take a while.
I've already named it. I've already named it.
I've already.
I've linked it. It's mine.
Well, I did it for you. I looked at it. I marked it.
Skull's already used the poop deck. It's his.
Waffleberg.
I mean, I've
It's gonna
already.
whisper to Waffleberg. Do you have any control over the rats?
Yeah.
He just blinks and nods.
They're loyal. That and I may have tied them up. Why am I talking with it now?
It's very infectious.
It is.
So I'm like,
Yeah. Feel free to use that stone whenever. It might be my sister that answers sometimes, though.
This was,
Sometimes.
this was mine as well. Holds up the poro.
That's not. Wait. Which Poro is that?
Take the poro.
It's not the scarf poro. It's the slightly
What-
strawy poro.
Waffleberg just walks onto a ship. Take the poro, but the ship's mine.
I don't think that Poro was with us anyway.
Shh.
It was on the map.
Shh.
Mariah's Poro is still in her hair.
Look here, you Grand Admiral, Widgety, Budgety, Corporal, Sergeant, General. You're a general, right?
Come on, got a fix, yes.
Cool. I'm a little bit colorblind. I can't really tell the metals apart. Get off my ship. You never asked for permission.
Get off my
Alari-
property, you never asked for permission.
Alari's gonna
What?
walk.
That's fair.
Delris is going to walk up onto the deck, walk up to Cled. He's gonna go, hi.
You need to get your man off of my property.
One, he's not my man. That's kind of gross. Two,
She just picks him up.
What? What?
This is going to be a very unusual thing, but make me
Hold
animal.
Hold on. I am 300 years old.
that's why I said it's gross, Waffleberg.
Yeah, no. Look here. You fuzzy wuzzy was a bear motherfucker.
An animal handling.
Yes, make me an animal handling. I know it's going to be unusual, but make me an animal handling on him.
I was prepared to grapple, but
He's just kind of there. He doesn't even try to fight it. He's just picked up. He just scowls. Get him off my property.
I just kind of walk over, down the gangplank, carrying him.
Waffleberg pulls a lever. The ship hovers above the property by like a centimeter. There.
I kind of like, I've just got him on the ground, put him down. He's like, I kind of just like go,
Okay.
just kind of put him down, run back up, and then retract the gangplank so he can't get back on.
Also just looks at her, just like, how did points?
Oh, I'll just also pick up Scarl and just drop him over the side. Go back to his owner.
Enjoy the gift Skull left you on the deck.
It's already been cleaned.
Waffleberg looks over to what I'm assuming is actually like a rather like bow-tied little box that just has like inside of it. It's just a note from Scarl.
It's just a note from Skull saying, "I'm sorry for my master's actions."
And for the marks on your windows.
it's just one of the little mammoth things.
Just kind of there, like,
Okay, now he's off the ship, we can go.
As the ship is taking off,
look over there, like,
Bye, Ralph.
rail away, and I want you all to make me perceptions.
Percepties.
I see all.
My god, my rolls this session, what is even?
Oh
Holy
god!
fuck.
I can see through time and space.
What?
Delris. Oh god. Everyone but Kuiper getting a nat 20.
Whew.
Kuiper, you're just too busy getting ready. Everyone else, you hear Cled chuckle and go, "They're getting by."
What was that?
I said, "Get off my property."
No, you said something about us not getting very far. What did you do?
Waffleberg just chucks the poro at.
Which one? He still got the destroyed Poro.
Oh, never mind.
It's like, no, you said something about us not getting very far. What do you mean?
I mean, you badly get ready to a dragon or something. Now go.
I mean, we're not heading that way, so.
Yeah, it'll come for you.
Let's go.
And as
Ed's
you-
being salty because Cled couldn't have the airship.
And as you take off to the Freljord, he kind of chuckles. And I will say who rolled the highest. 26 and 26.
Not 20.
Yeah, Potoo and Delris, can you both make me a roll off?
Roll off of what?
Just a d20 roll off. Just need to see who sees this. Because I'm giving
I
this.
also got a 12.
Jesus Christ. Again.
Again! No, you're gonna win this time.
Yeah, I got a 9.
Potoo. You see him pull something out from his bag and just chuckles. Looks like an eggplant.
Waffleberg, he messed with your engine.
It's okay. The eggplants are a placenta. The rats do most of the work.
Ah, okay.
The eggplant seems to have a crown on it.
Like I said, the eggplants
King.
are a placenta. It's something for them to do. They probably already named a new king. Waffleberg has a whole box of just like scrap crowns hidden somewhere. So you'll just go down there, look at them. They're probably all panicking, aren't they? They're probably all
This-
the king.
This is just
going,
foreshadowing for the eggplant campaign, isn't it?
it is. It very much is. He's just going to take the stone. He's just
The
gonna like.
final boss is gonna be Scarl.
he's just gonna paint. He's gonna paint a sending stone purple, give it googly eyes, put one of the crowns, put it in the throne.
And as you do so, Sono woke up out of nowhere, and I want before so, Waffleberg, make me an Arcana. Oh yeah, you feel this.
Shoot.
You can't quite explain it, but you feel like something just boarded the plane. Not the plane, the boat. The ship.
Waffleberg's going to draw his gun.
As you do so, the king kind of waddles from around the corner, slaps the sending stone off the throne and takes his place again.
Ha!
That's worrying.
And just out the corner of your eye, you see a Poro staring at you with slightly strawish fur.
Waffleberg's not a crow! You just want to know that.
He just like at you, and then he just like hops backwards, like he's hopping off the plane, and just disappears.
You
know what?
Introducing this new element to this game, Raka.
This is the
Honestly-
worst Poro. This is my character from now on when I'm here.
I'm not gonna lie, this isn't the weirdest shit I've seen.
Fiddle Poro.
Never
Fiddly
ever say that
Poros.
again.
Turns out that's what
Well,
the Shadow Seer put fiddlesticks into.
Waffleberg is just going to go. He's going to grab the false king stone. He's just going to take it with him. He's going to look back, probably at the like eggplants. Yay, your king is back. He's just shrug.
Long live the king.
Just you hear from the sending stone. Long live the king.
So, as you're taking off towards the Freljord, it's time for me to roll one of those lovely D100s. Boop. 57. Let me see what happens with a 57. Uh, 57.
So, I'm officially Dice Goblin.
Oh my god, I love it. Make me perceptions, everyone on deck.
All right.
Yeah, everyone sees it. You see something flying ahead of you.
Eh?
And the best way to describe it is, well, size-wise, seems to be roughly the same size as Mariah and Kuiper.
Flying sized frickin' Yordle?
It doesn't look like a Yordle.
What is it?
The best way to describe it looks-wise is Imagine Galder, but a different character with wings. Quite literally. Number
Yay.
57, a winged kobold.
Oh no, wait. Hold on. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly the sky.
Just yules.
Every night and day.
So yes, you see a flying kobold.
Should we be concerned?
He seems to be looking around, out of confusion. And then he'll spot the boat and the ship and fly towards you.
Hello?
Hi.
Who are you?
Wonderful.
I'm your not your battle, for fuck's sake. I am Silandri.
Piss off, Landry.
What you doing up here, Slandry?
Trying to find my tribe.
Where'd you last see him?
Flying south. But I kind of got distracted.
By
By a large boat.
No. By that.
Looks to where he's pointing.
Make me perception.
Ah, dragon.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yes, perception.
Yeah. Seems to be a tan/brown scaled dragon flying around.
well, avoid that thing at all costs.
Yeah, that's why I
Yes,
got split
I
up from
suppose
them.
that would
I
be very
avoided it at all
distracting if
costs.
you're flying.
I mean, can't you just go around it?
Yes, and that's what I did. That's why it's looking for me. But
What did you do?
Why is it looking for you?
because it's hungry.
There's mammoths. Or
Yes, but
pachyderm.
mammoths require it to land. We were like a snack on the go.
Then don't be a snack on the go.
I don't know if we can sneak by it. I don't.
But it's more a case of, in avoiding it, I lost track of my tribe. I was just asking if you'd seen them on the way.
Where is your tribe going?
We're going to Shurima.
Oh, then just keep heading south.
Which way south?
Point.
Kuiper's gonna use guiding hand
Get off my boat.
to get at the point.
Get off my boat. Get off my boat. Get off my boat.
Is your friend okay though?
Are you about to explode?
Okay.
I don't know who I can cast it on, but can I cast it on them?
Cast what on them?
Guiding hand, so it can guide them the way.
What does guiding hand do again?
1 sec, I'm sure I can.
There we go. You name one major landmark such as city mass. Yeah, you've been to Shurima, so you'll be able to do that, and the little hand pops up, pointing the way to Shurima. They'll just look to you, salute, and take off.
That's really weird. It doesn't say.
Does it not say
Oh
what?
no, I can cast it on them.
Yeah. So it just heads off. It just goes, thank you.
No worries.
You may want to check your friend there. I think I broke him.
Pokes Waffleberg.
As Waffleberg phases in and out of existence, vibrating.
The moment
Get
that
the dialogue
Waffleberg
tone.
just broke, Waffleberg just get off my ship.
He's not on your ship.
Good.
He's gone.
Good.
Jeez.
Territorial today, aren't you?
I think it's more because someone said the S word.
Not
What
everyone
S
from
word?
that
There's
place
no
could
S word.
read those.
Potoo, you're driving now. Waffleberg's going below decks to work on ship.
Very well.
So I will roll one more. Well, first things first, let me roll this. You pass by without the dragon noticing you. Unless
good.
you know someone did something so loud and got a nat 1 on something. If you're just generally travelling, it'll be fine. So what's in
As long as
these?
Waffleberg doesn't test any of his cannons or ballistas, we should be okay.
Whopper!
No! You see it from the lower deck.
Just Wilhelm's at the door as Waffleberg sitting. Wilhelm's at the door, just playing recordings of like gears and flames. Waffleberg's just sitting in the middle,
I feel like I
not
need to
doing
re-roll that one
anything.
because that one doesn't really work.
Fair.
That one does though, in an odd way.
I'm curious, what was 19?
A djinn flies towards you with purpose and at speed.
Can we discern what kind of purpose?
No, because it isn't happening. Because the only djinn I could think of
Okay.
would be doing something like the race Alari and Delris is, but then I'd have to explain how someone else pretty much came across a world rune and had the same issue.
What? Fire Genasi?
Yeah, but instead of it being that, it'd be a full-on blown person rather than just a Genasi, it'd be a djinn. There'd be an one. But yes, make me perceptions, doors on deck.
What specifies with speed and purpose?
It does specify with speed and purpose. Quite literally, it says a djinn moving
Oh.
directly towards you with purpose and at speed. Kuiper, you're looking for that djinn.
Talk about
I
its
don't know
Lord
why.
and Savior.
Everyone else,
I've seen things.
you all hear something happening towards the right. Sounds like many hisses, growls, and animalistic screams.
Eh?
You
Looks
see-
over.
You see two shapes clashing in the distance.
Dragons?
Roll me nature.
1 second. Dragons.
Dragons. Potoo, you can roll me a nature if you want.
Sure.
I'm assuming they'll have pointed that out towards you, Kuiper.
Hmm?
Or at least your
Dragons?
familiar might have pointed it out towards you. Potoo, you know they're not dragons.
Not dragons.
Oh my god. I
Kuiper,
think the
it's,
look has been expended.
it's two djinns. It's two djinns fighting.
No!
They're moving towards you with purpose and at speed.
Our lovely beautiful boy. Okay.
Every time a nature check is failed, another djinn with speed and purpose is added to the pile.
What is a nature check?
It'll
It's
be a
intelligence, isn't it?
Congamine.
Nature's intelligence or wisdom?
Nature is wisdom. No, it's intelligence.
Yeah, it's intelligence.
No, still Aura doesn't know either. Still Aura thinks to dragons. I guess I'll roll one for Mariah, given Mariah isn't here to roll for herself. Just to try and get this done.
What even is a djinn?
Mariah actually rolled worse than Potoo. Mariah knows they're not dragons, but doesn't know what they are.
A djinn's a genie.
Oh. I would ask if we could roll for Legion, considering Legion can technically see through my eyes.
If you're willing to do so, then yes, you can make me another perception. Nature, sorry.
Nature.
Yes.
Sorry.
Legion got a 21.
Unusual, I haven't seen their kind for some time. The one on
Their
the
kind.
left, the one on the left with several heads. If I recall right, that is a chimera. The one on the right with the scorpion-like tail is a manticore.
Ncorin a chimera.
And they seem to be quite angry with each other.
I
Hmm.
thought you were Jin.
No, they're not jinns or dragons. They're not flying at us with an increased purpose either, which is good. They seem upset with each other, Legion says.
And what is the genie?
Oh my god, I've just read what it is on a 13 if you roll it. A collection of flumps undergoing what appears to be a mating ritual.
Oh no.
Oh no. 8. A gnome on a homemade hang glider, frantically trying to work out how to get down.
I'm sorry, but we need that in our life.
Oh, I love some of these things that could be rolled on that. Oh, but yes, you feel like if you don't get any closer, you'll be fine. Because
We should be fine.
they seem way too distracted with each other to bother with you.
Let's just keep going. We're
Yep.
not far now.
And as you
Yep.
approach, the air gets colder. You start to see snow forming. Those that look out to the left will see the Massia. And we'll see what seems to be a large gargoyle-like statue stood there.
Hmm? What's that place?
What is Demacia? Is it like
It's a large
big
city-state.
plains? Oh,
It's a large blue and it's like a silver and gold city. Very Germanic medieval kind of.
Yeah.
ooh.
Not a great place for mages.
Yeah, not a great place for almost the entire party.
You guys get imprisoned.
Imprisoned at best.
Yeah, if not executed.
Hmm.
Very true.
But yes, give me a second.
But yes, wonderful place. Go right ahead.
Give me a second.
I want to see you try.
This is the large gargoyle statue you see.
Yes. That
Ooh.
guy.
Note for scale, the windmill's pretty much just a little bit in the background of him.
Hi.
That's how big he is.
He looks like Demasia's answer to Superman.
He is.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
He is the guardian.
Yep. He doesn't seem active at the moment though, so as far as you're aware, it's just a large gargoyle statue.
Hmm.
I don't know why, but I just drew a little dog face on my knuckle.
No.
Work.
Puppy punch.
Orc beer.
Bork, 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 boik.
Bork Benork.
And as the air grows colder, in fuck's sake. As the air grows colder and you approach Freljord. Potoo, it's you that's piloting, isn't it?
Yes.
Let me just see what would be needed for a piloting check. What ability check for piloting a ship? Yes, thank you for that.
It would normally be a tool proficiency.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I believe it's Dex.
So much control of a ship needs to be filtered through mechanical devices, blah blah blah. So it might actually be wisdom. or intelligence.
Okay.
Okay.
Intelligence is better than my wisdom. So either or?
I'd say intelligence. Wisdom is more just general stuff that you know. Intelligence is applying skills that you know.
That is a dirty 20.
The air is a bit rougher here, so the ship's jiggling a bit, but you're generally keeping it afloat. It doesn't look like you're about to crash, which is generally the best you can hope for in these rough weathers. I need to see if
Just watch for people falling off mountains.
You see someone fall off a mountain, they're fine. You see someone fall 5 foot. You see someone fall like 5 centimeters, they break their ankles and die.
They explode on impact.
And as the snow begins to clear somewhat, you finally get your first good glimpse. And I'm just waiting for that to save so that I can upload this picture and hope that Roll20 doesn't bitch me. Where did I save that to? There. There it is. You get your first good look at the Freljord.
Pretty.
Just as be rolling wilderness, surrounded by giant mountains coated in ice and snow, with the odd little village pocketed here and there. And of course, the further north you get, the more mountainous it gets, the rougher it looks, and the more bluish glow comes from it. Delris, you can't exactly place it, but for once, you feel at home. I feel like this is the point where I need to try and find to see if there is an actual map of the Freljord. Because if there is, I could quite want it. I believe that is a map of the Freljord right there. Or at least most of it. Wait, hang on. I need to check something first. Because I've just realised something. And if I'm correct in this, then, oh boy, that gives away some stuff. It does not, so I don't know what that is. Okay. Yeah, no, it's fine then. Because I just spotted something then on this little map thing that they've got for the Freljord. And then I spotted this little golden symbol, and I got a bit worried there that that might be the world's rune just being given away. But no, apparently it's not the same real rune. So instead, I think that might actually be where Bandle City's link is in the Freljord.
We have a map.
Yes, if you give me uno momento, I am uploading it here. And do you know where I had the background for Piltover before? I am putting it there. I'm also hoping that in doing so, I can also cut out the part on the side where it's going, oh, you know, this is the Freljord. This is the information you need about the champions and such. So we don't really need that. So if I do that, get that there. That feels like it's going to be the best bet. And there. Sorry about this. There we go. Let me drag you all over to here. There we go. A rough map of some of the more prominent parts that you'll be able to spot up on your boat. This
Where are
doesn't
we coming
look
in?
homely.
Yeah, where are we coming in?
You'd be coming in roughly around here-ish.
Okay. Donk.
We're traveling by Alari. Suddenly zombie.
But yeah. I don't know, it depends on if we end up flying. Why is the Frostguard Citadel crossed out?
Suddenly zombie.
Wait, why is Cody here?
Suddenly zombie.
Waffleberg?
Zombie.
Waffleberg, why did you cross out the
As we-
frost card?
As we were
Waffle-
discussing last night, Dion, Cody is just a smaller zombie.
Either way, it depends where we're flying over, but Delris and Alari were from like a very small village.
Yep. This is gonna be the part where I've got to hang on. Carry on.
They were from a very small village. I think they'd probably, just looking at this map, like considering where it would be.
It's just in another tab. I've just opened up the map of Runeterra just so I can zoom way into the Freljord.
Maybe there. I don't know. That'd be a good place for a small village, I guess.
There are. That be more northern, this be more southern, so we are talking more. Yeah, no. Going off what I see from this,
Hmm.
the best place for Alari and Delris to be from
Hmm.
would be Valar's Hollow, a trader settlement.
Where is that?
It is. Hang on, let me just do this because it zooms it in on our place. That's those mountains there. So it'd be more like down here-ish.
Where? Oh,
Uh,
down there.
yeah. Because I just zoomed in and saw a certain point down there which is definitely linked with the world rune, so
Yeah.
it would make more sense to be down there. Other points of note down there. Actually, first things first. Who would be the most travelled to know of these kind of places?
Try me.
I mean, Potoo, you've travelled a bit as well, haven't you?
I mean,
I have traveled a fair distance.
Yep. And Waffleberg.
Probably not as much as Waffleberg, but
Yeah.
yeah, but Freljord would have been very different because that would be before the Wardens became the Frost Guard and before the Frost Guard went berserk because of Lysandra.
That is true. So, can I zoom in even further? Just a little bit. So, I will ask for some histories from you all. Delris with disadvantage because you're basically relying on extremely old memories that of when you was. But with
Well,
Abyss.
Delris does not have memories.
Oh, in that case, Delris don't get it. Alari would.
Alari doesn't even really have that many memories. She has about a year's worth of memories compared to Delris, who doesn't have any from when they woke up together.
In that case, we are relying on a Waffleberg. So, with the 13, you would know of one other place down there as well as Valar Hollow. You would know of Glacierport, which is a harbour settlement, which is pretty much like just here, just a little bit further upwards from that one.
We could go to the harbour.
if you
It's small little place near the sea. Quite nice, or not?
You would also know that's
Depends on
also
if it's a
near.
Monday or Tuesday.
You would also know that's quite near the little landmass, little corner part, which is off the map, unfortunately, called Lockfar. Which, if I recall right, that's where a certain Viking's from. But yes, you would know there's 2 places down there that you could go to, Waffleberg. Glacier Port and Valar Solo.
Actually, Lokfar is where a certain 4 Vikings are from. Well, 3 Vikings and a fire dude.
So, you know where it is?
Yes. Although it doesn't. It's not the best place. If I remember correctly, it was destroyed, or at least it was razed to the ground by Demacia.
What, the
But
port?
no, not the port. Lokfar, sorry. Glacier Town should still be
There is a
okay.
Waffleberg, you would know of somewhere else down there that was burned to the ground. Between Glacier Port and Valar's Hollow. Raigan's Reach.
Yeah. Also, Frostheld and Hollow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Frostheld is a bit further down from Valar's Hollow.
We. Dragons is another place. It's a very old story. Waffleberg's not entirely sure if he knows the entire thing. But it is a place that was cursed in flames. Well, they say cursed, but in reality, I just imagine somebody burned it down. Well, the magic does exist, but
I don't know. This place, even though I don't remember ever being here, it feels right. I kind of want to get on the ground as soon as we can.
that is not a good idea.
Why?
Not
Are you
until-
sure? Points at the dragon.
Correct?
Look, do you remember that your little friends had explained that this is a place with constant war?
I think we can handle ourselves.
If you're from here, they will force you to choose a side.
I don't know if I'm from here. That's the point.
Fair enough. Then, if we want, we can travel by land then. The best place is Glacier Port, although where we currently are, is that accurate where we are in the map at the moment?
Yeah, if you're pretty much down the where the Delris is. The Alari is, sorry. Down here. Why is it not letting me ping? Oh, because I switched off the big mouse.
There is 2 places, although Frostheld doesn't exist anymore. This map is outdated.
Whereabouts is it saying Frosthelm is?
Frostheld is right there.
Let me just go down Frostheld there. No, Frostheld is even on the main map.
Yeah, but it is on the main map, but the main map's outdated. It was razed to the ground by Garen and Demacia.
Ah. Situated within a glacial harbour, serves as the former capital of the Avarosan tribes.
There is another place. This little segment on the map here, Rocklestake. They're not as xenophobic as some of the other nations, and we could very easily stop there, land, and head out from Rocklestake. Just don't piss anybody off.
I thought that the best place to land was that Glacier Port place. Like you were saying. Wouldn't that be easier?
wood, but if you want to travel by land or
Yeah, I just checked, and yeah, it's burned to the ground by someone of. Yeah, it's one of Garen's people that did it.
yep, it could we yes, glacier. We're going to the glacier. Yes.
Looks to this like,
I'm kind of confused.
Why are you confused?
It's fine.
Going to the glacier, you say?
To the
That is the closest to the destination. Although if you really want to get on the land easy, there is Rockle Stake. But if you want to get closest, glacier. Yes.
Let's just land there and go from there.
All right.
Where?
Glacier.
Where's that?
No.
Yes. We'll go to Glacier. Potoo, you can fly.
Mhm.
So,
Talking about me physically flying or just directing the ship?
You can control the ship. Waffleberg is busy.
Yes.
who did it?
who did what?
I see that. I see this. Who did it?
Oh,
Who did?
Good question. I didn't even notice it until you pointed it out.
Oh, I've been looking
What?
at it this entire time. It actually wasn't me. I didn't know who it was.
It was Kuiper. Kuiper has the map. Get him.
Also, also, I've looked up Glacier Port. Oh, okay. So, Potoo, you're
Mm.
bringing it in for a landing,
Yes.
and as it gets lower down and lower down, you start to see other ships already docked up. You're assuming that this ice-locked harbor is being used because it's a natural harbor and it's providing shelter from ice and snow at the moment. Uh, these ships that are currently harbored up there are what are called wolf ships. And oddly enough, there is
Are
a
there going to be
picture.
trouble?
There is a picture of this place.
Ooh.
So let me get that uploaded. Let me delete Cody out of the search bar. It's not your time, Cody. It's not your time. Not yet. You must wait several more days. Refresh. Hey,
So if we
not
accidentally bleach
savage thing.
Cody's fur, can we call Cody a Lagombi?
Yes. Oh, this is weird. It kind of glitched, and now I've just got like a floating image of it there.
Teeny tiny
Right.
icon.
There we go.
Oh.
Huh.
That's cool.
Yes. And as you land on the broken ice, and just kind of weigh anchor the best you can with whatever anchor there is. And upon doing so, it's quite a busy little port. There's quite a few people going around. They seem to be dressed in furs and metal. Oddly enough, they seem to be a bit dressed down for what you'd be expecting of this place. Like you'd be expecting them to be catching the death of cold any second. But you do see
sorry.
the people here, they're dressing like furs and metals, but at the same time, there's quite a bit of exposed skin there. So for that, you won't really be expecting too much in a winter setting.
Hmm.
But you do see certain iconography here.
Hmm.
I was just seeing if they had an example of this symbol here that I could just use. I'm probably going to have to Google this for it. Yes, they do. Thank you. Me save that to here. I'm doing a lot of saving images again today. Upload. Hopefully this doesn't glitch out because I see that thing still hovering there. Where did that go? Where did that go? What the fuck? Okay. I lost the image. I saved the image and then the image decided, nah. What was the image called? Oh, can't be downloaded securely? What?
What?
What? That actually confused me for a second because I'm like, why can't it be downloaded securely? That worried me. That one downloads securely. Go figure. Let it be known, some images can't be downloaded securely. And it will, Google Chrome will quite literally scream in your face about it, be like, hey, this image can't be downloaded securely. You see this icon. You see this symbol around the place.
Hmm.
For those that aren't listening, it is two axes crossed over. Waffleberg, you're the one that's been travelling the most. You can roll a history on that if you wish. Congratulations. You know now who the Glacier Point belongs to. It's run by the Winter's Claw.
Waffleberg will just kind of shrug.
It's kind of like Delris is just kind of looking around, like,
Ah.
They'll just watch your land. They'll be looking. Some of them will be looking over you, giving you odd looks. Kuiper, are you glamoured?
If he's not, he will be now. Um,
Someone does like
yeah,
a double
definitely.
take on you. It's like, yeah, what? Oh,
I mean,
You
to
saw
be fair,
nothing.
given how close, to be fair, given how close this place is to where they grew up, there may be people here who would recognize the twins.
Thought I saw a small bloody yeti for a second then, with big ears.
Mm,
Turns out she's a
Hey,
tiny man. Or
glare.
or a child. I don't know.
so that might be a thing, Lee.
What? Oh yeah.
Given how close it is to where the twins grew up, there may be people in this place who'd recognize.
At the moment, it just seems to be younger people that are at the docks at the moment, like people that are dragging the ships in, securing the ships. One of them actually hops over and's like, offer to dock up your ship for a bit.
Sorry?
Offer to dock up your ship for a bit. It's not going to be doing too well if it's just laid out flat there. It'll get frozen over. You got to stand them up like that, all upright.
Sure.
Right? Bit of an
Can you
odd
help?
look. Oh, what, sorry?
Can you show us how?
They'll give a whistle, and a few of the other men will come over with chains, and they'll start to secure it up. And now we just pull.
Hmm.
Well, that end's secured in the ice. The other end should be flying upwards, and then we just secure it up. Bit of an odd-looking ship, though, with that giant thing at top. Never seen a ship flying around.
Oh yeah, it's modified by our friend.
Don't really see too many Vestians around here.
Yeah, well, Or just
He will actually look to both Potoo and to Waffleberg. And do you worship her?
Who?
Winter's mother.
No.
Not a religious person.
Neither am I. Although that's mostly because I can't really remember a name long enough to be able to worship it. That, and at one point I was a holy man, but that didn't really do me so well in the deserts. But, no.
He'll just look to you both before shrugging. Very well. Just had to make sure.
would that have been a bad thing?
Depends, really. It's just that it make a bit of suspicion fall upon you all. You see, well, the Winter's Mother is one of the spirit gods of these lands. She's also the one more worshipped by those weaklings.
Weaklings?
The Avarosans.
I think I might realize who you're talking about. Sorry, I'm assuming, are you, what is it, the goat or the bear? One of those two.
The bear.
Okay, cool. I don't know what I'm talking about, but that's cool. You worship a bear.
Yeah, I just had to check then to see if it was. It's like, yeah, they worship.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I used to worship. What was it? It was like what do you call it? Giant lizard, but not a lizard.
A dinosaur? A dragon?
No. It lives in water. It swims.
Pulling on your pants. It's an alligator.
Actually, I think it's a crocodile. But thank you for the.
It's a straw borrow again.
Oh, it's you. Waffleberg just kicks into the water. He just nudges into the water.
I imagine it's not just even like a swift motion to get in, it's just like the slow push and it just stirs it.
Yeah.
It just feel the bloop.
But hey, how the times change, people. You got a place to lay down, drink, eat, tavern in Thingamabobjigga.
Yeah, we got a tavern.
Is it open to outsiders?
Depends. Are you going to try and start any trouble?
No. Never.
Maybe.
By the
No,
name of
As long as you're not going to start any trouble, we should be fine.
Yeah, I'm more of a base person myself.
Fuck's sake.
We don't plan on causing any trouble. Don't worry.
He'll just look to you all. None of you are Damasian, are you?
No.
Noxian?
I had an employee that was Damasian at one point, although he did sadly pass away. But that's what he gets for stealing from the ledger.
Noxian?
No.
No.
Lay.
Yes. Yes?
Check your DMs.
Oh, I just saw the DMs then. Yeah, I just saw the notification. Oh, God.
There's official art.
Yes.
He's so cute. I love him. And he's so grungy. He's so like, he's way scruffier than most other poros.
Hang on. I feel like this needs
No,
to be
not 100% done, but I figured that would be a cute little thing to just be like, so this is on its way.
But yeah, as soon as you say not Noxian or Damasian, So whereabouts are you all from then?
We came from Piltover.
Well, we're not from Piltover. Not like from there.
I mean, go a little bit south and you'll get to where I'm from. That's actually right on both accounts. I don't like that.
I'm not exactly sure where I'm from, so
Hang- Just the water's current just kind of flows by you, and you see this thing encased in ice now.
where? Oh,
Oh, I love the fact that in one session this became a thing and now it already has art. I love it. Thank you, Raki. You've made me so happy.
He's so cute, though. I have had so much fun drawing him because, like, when I was first originally putting him together, I was like, where do I put the straw? And then I was like, you want to know what? I'm not even going to think about it. I'm just going to put the straw.
Oh, but yes,
And now he's finished.
he will look to you all a bit further down from Piltover. I'm not too sure. I don't really leave these lands too much. Got too much work here to be leaving.
Well, you'll be happy to know that we don't wear shoulder plates that are bigger than our heads. Which means
Good.
we're not. Yeah.
Someone's armor should be their skin and the fur.
yeah, I don't wear armor. I fight with my fist.
See, this
I
one I
fight
like.
with my fist, he says, raising up his metal arm.
That's what that. Sure. Sure. And what about
I
you,
fight
little
with
man?
my Judas feign death on himself. No.
I fight with my death. You do realize if you used feign death on yourself, you would drop your glamour.
Literally, yeah.
I fight with my blood. A Yordle!
Got him!
I don't really. I just accompany them.
Say. And what about you, the bed?
Me?
You've got a sickly glow to you.
Oh, that's thanks to a little something that I carry around with me. I wouldn't say I hail from anywhere, but I do occasionally stay at Bilgewater.
Look, there's one thing we've learned here in the Freljord. It's not to trust glowing things too much. But at the same time, you're more of a green glow. It's more like a dark blue, purplish type of glow that we distrust.
Steps
I
away.
mean, I don't know where I'm from, so I can't exactly answer that question properly.
You don't know whereabouts you're from.
No, I don't really remember much.
She hit her head when she was young.
Not when I was young. About half a year ago. I lost much all my memory.
Look, all we know is apparently this is West Freljord, not Southern Freljord. Whoops.
Whoops.
It's fine. Look,
Well, I'll be damned, all freak.
as long as you're not any of those damn Avarosians, or, well, I doubt any Frostguard would be landing in a giant flying ship. You're fine with us. Just don't make eyes at the earth sign when you enter the bar and you'll be fine.
I mean, if we were Frostguard, wouldn't we be growling instead of talking?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What?
Hmm.
What was that?
The earth
Yes, the earth sign.
Confused.
What?
You'll know him when you see him.
Okay.
I think I have the one like Fiddle Poro's French thing.
And as you enter the tavern, You see quite a few other people there, just having drinks, just enjoying hearty meals. Seems to be a mixture of all ages here, like from the young just running around to the old. The young quite clearly being armed with weapons as well, by the way. Like they're running around
Fun.
with actual proper bows. One of them's even running around with what seems to be a little woodcutting axe. And you also see what seem to be large bears in here.
Oh,
It's the bare necessities.
Large,
Dun, 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 dun.
large polar bears just sat in the seats eating these large chunks of meat.
They're so fluffy.
dare for
Don't,
the naughty children.
don't touch them. Don't anger them. Just don't. You're in the Freljord now. They're
Just,
warriors.
just do not them.
As I said,
Try
don't bother
to
the
avoid
Ursine.
saying cute.
Don't bother the Ursine. They won't bother you too much. We've got an alliance with them at the moment. We wouldn't want that fractured by outsiders. Sejuani wouldn't like that. Ugh. Still, what brings you to the Freljord then?
Kind of. A lot of people said I look like I'm from here, so I thought I'd come see if I remember anything from being here.
Of course, kind of looks you. I can see it in the features somewhat. Yes, yes, there is something definitely Freljordian about you, but maybe you'd like to see the seer more about that.
Seer?
Yes, you see her over in the corner,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll point over and there'll be like this hunched over old lady just tending to this large cup of tea. Just bones sticking out of her hair. What
Mm-hmm.
seems to be a large owl skull just perched on top.
Yeah.
She's one of the oldest people in the village. If you are from here, who knows, you may know your mum or dad.
Maybe. Thanks.
Hmm. Get on with you then.
Delris will go over to talk to old lady.
Yep. What are the rest of you doing?
Probably staying with Alari / Delris.
Alright. Oh yeah, no, I fucking called it for this shit. I'm happy with that. So as you head over,
Mm-hmm.
she's just sipping her tea slowly. Just looks up to you all. Yes?
No. Wait, yes.
Maybe.
Go away, you're bothering me.
Sorry, could I
Yes?
talk to you for a minute, please?
Well, first of all, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing hanging around with outsiders? Don't you know they'll only bring troubles?
Oh, do
Just a
you
bird face.
recognize me or know me?
No, but those features are clearly fairly Odian.
Oh, well, these are my friends.
Skin color maybe not so much, but then again, we rarely see orangey, redishy, dark colors like that around here.
Hmm.
Did you get into some sort of incident when you were little?
I don't remember. That's the problem.
Hmm.
About half a year ago, I got in a bad situation and lost all my memories.
Half a year ago?
I think about, yeah.
Huh. Let me think about that for a moment. Half a year ago. Nothing really too important happened in this settlement half a year ago. There has been some issues with some of the further down places. You've got, let me just see. Frostheld kind of burned down to the ground.
Yeah.
There was the whole Ragon's Reach situation.
Mm-mm.
Valar's Hollow has had one or two little troubles. Some outsiders coming in and out from there, making a bit of shady deals. I always thought that place may be a bit shady, travelers' ports and all.
Wait, what was that name?
Valar's Hollow.
Can I make a wisdom check?
Yes.
No. Delris remembers nothing.
Yes, it's like a trade settlement. People come and go there, buy their wares. Uh, Generally neutral grounds. As long as people respect each other, we allow it. Some of the more extreme of us have been trying to stop that and make it more under, Winter's Claw control, but nothing really can be done about that, especially given it is also used for shipments in and out of Freljord as well.
Yeah. Hmm.
I think the last time we had some odd stuff going in there that was noteworthy and spread around was that blue person visiting.
Blue person?
Yes, some kind of traveling mage.
A mage. Who's
Yes. Something about world runes or something like that.
Hmm?
But,
Confused Delris noises.
yes, a blue mage traveling around trying to collect the world runes or something like that. Said it was too dangerous. I said, "Pff, we need those world runes. They could win us the war,
Mm, what
especially
did
with
they
those
look?
bloody trolls around."
Do you know what they look like?
Blue,
Just blue?
bald, bit of a
Oh,
beard,
that's not who I was thinking of.
some kind of tattoos all over them.
Yeah, that's not who I was thinking of.
Who was you thinking of?
Oh, well, my sister's blue.
If you're on about them, they're male, green, and a bird.
No, my
That's
sister's
not.
not. She's she's back with our ship.
He'll just
Actually,
look. The guy that brought you in will just look to you. You mean there were people on that ship when we were tilting it?
kinda.
Not our problem.
Ah!
Just the eggplant. I get vertigo.
But kinda. It's fine. She's fine. To be honest, she remembers stuff more than I do.
What like? Well, sorry, what like?
Not much, but it might be better if you talk to her. She
Most
like
likely.
first. I'll
Most.
go get her.
Very well, very well. Wait.
Hmm?
Why is your head on fire?
Oh, it's not. It just kind of looks like fire. Like it's warm,
Hmm,
but it's not on fire.
That's what was said about the last. That's what was said about the last person, but I don't know.
What person?
Ugh, the one that got too close to the world rune or something like that. Started walking around burning everything down to the bloody ground.
He
Hmm.
just ruffles Delris's hair.
I believe we called him. We gave him a name, a
His-
brand.
You branded him.
Pretty much, yes. There was also some rumors about, I don't know, incidents happening, energies of the world rune leaking out, but poppycock.
Either way, I'll go get my sister.
Very well. I'll wait here. I've got my tea still.
Delris will run out the door, find like an alleyway or something.
You just duck into an alleyway. There's a. Oop. Yep. You switch.
What was there?
There's an earth sign just staring at you. His tongue stuck to a large throwing out ice block.
Hello?
You see bits
No,
of you see fluff and bits of straw sticking out to the ice block.
Oh, it's that thing. Like,
It just
don't
looks
mind
you. It's like, I won't tell if you won't tell.
Yes, tell about this next part either.
alter self.
Very well.
Kind of just walks back into the bar.
Yep.
Looks around and then looks at the old one. It's like walks over. It's like, hello.
Blueskin!
Yes.
And everyone stops and looks at you.
Oh dear.
Huh?
Did I do something wrong?
Blueskin and blue glow.
I don't have a blue glow.
The witch's touch has come down here.
I don't have a blue glow.
Have I gotten something wrong
She's
here?
not really glowing.
Yeah, she doesn't glow. Plus, she's
No,
used
but
all
it's
to make herself look like herself. She doesn't have a glow to her or anything like that.
So she doesn't look like the icon that you made of her. It's like the lighty bluey type of glowy hair.
she's using the
Well,
masquerade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even the masquerade. It's alter self, the spell.
So she doesn't. So basically, she doesn't look like that little icon picture.
She looks like that for the most part, but her hair is not like glowing.
Mhm.
It's like just kind of blue. Those are just kind of highlight basically.
Okay.
They're not like
Just say
glowy.
that everyone will just
blue.
look over, just like everyone's staring at you, and then you just see her like pull out a little pair of glasses. Oh, no. False alarm. The light's hitting her hair weird.
Okay.
You got to be careful around here, lady. People may think you're one of the thralls who are under the witch's touch.
I don't know much about that.
Well, you should. You're from the Phoenyrie, are you not? How sheltered are you?
I believe my sister told you about our predicament.
Funny,
Where-
you do look a bit like her, but not too much like her. Different fathers, maybe?
No, we're twins. But
Could have fooled
No.
me.
identical.
Either way, what is it that you wanted to know?
Well, I remember more than my sister. Up to about a year ago, someone came to our home and took me and my sister.
Okay, so kidnapping, right.
Mm. But before that, I woke up, locked away. Before that, I only have vague recollections.
Right.
Did anything like that happen anywhere near here?
There's been plenty of kidnappings every now and again. Sometimes it's the trolls taking people away to eat them. Sometimes it's the thralls taking people away for
Oh,
who knows what
these-
reasons the witches want. Sometimes
No,
it's
these wouldn't be from the Feliord.
yeah, sometimes there's outsiders that do it too.
Mm.
Bloody the Massey are thinking anyone with magical powers is a threat, so they drag them off. Then you've got
Sure.
the Noxians coming and just eliminating people.
Oh, they weren't from Noxus or Demacia. They were from Zorn.
Zon. Never heard of
Mhm.
such a place.
They were
I kind of give a brief description of Singed and his men.
Oh. Oh.
That sort of thing.
She is going to roll something. Go, she is an little old woman. Her wisdom is extremely strong. Fuck!
Clearly not strong enough.
Fuck.
Mm.
Her wisdom is extremely strong, but she's having an off day. With advantage.
She hasn't had her evening tea.
Yeah, with advantage, it's still like. That kind of description. She just takes a long sip of her tea. Doesn't really ring a bell too much for here. If you're after that kind of information, you may be better going to where I told your sister to try. Fowler's Hollow.
Can Alari roll a wisdom check?
Yes.
Because Alari remembers more. That's
Yep. Yep. Seems to be ringing a bell in the back of your mind.
That sounds familiar.
Maybe you'll get the answers you seek there then.
Maybe. Do you recall anyone asking around about world ruins?
Aside from the blue-skinned man, none that have come here, no.
Hmm.
No, doesn't ring a bell too much.
Hmm. Well, thank you for your help.
I mean, take your time, grab a drink, grab some food. It's gonna be a bit of a travel in the cold. May as well warm yourself up while you can.
Yes.
Just make sure to not sit in the seat.
The seat?
The seat.
The seat?
She will point to what seems to be a hand-carved, large wooden throne-like seat at its own table.
Okay.
Turns around, looks at everybody. Sitting in the seat.
Does it have a hand-carved dragon head on the top of it?
I
No,
thought
but
that
it does seem to have large notches, which seem to be like where something's dug into it several times. It's like a
Just 'cause-
rest.
looks at the Poro on the throne. It's like, I thought that thing was being eaten.
Kuiper, you're getting the chills just from looking at that Yordle. Not Yordle, from that Poro.
That is an odd looking Yordle. Hmm.
You see,
Opens its mouth, makes crow noises.
I don't like that thing.
he just opens his mouth. Caw! No. No.
It's over. The friendship is over. I thought there could be something, but there's nothing.
Even the sisters are like, no, I don't like a fluffy thing. You know something's up.
No, because, like, remember, Alari was the one who failed that check.
Yes,
But
but you also know
Oh.
that Delris saw the
And
thing
all
as
the
well.
pots
It was
went
like,
into
no, I
straw.
don't like that thing. So,
Like, Delris was also one of the ones coughing up straw.
yeah. So,
Oh, Alari, sorry.
yes, as long as you don't sit in that chair, that little pest is going to get booted off it for sure. You should be fine.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, he'll be coming any moment now.
He?
Yes. And then you start to hear like loud footsteps. And the doors are kicked in. You hear the bartender say, he's either had a very good hunt or he's had a very bad day. We'll find out if I get a giant slab up. And then just this large Viking enters, throws a giant chunk of meat down on the bar with a large grin on his face. If he does that, he's had a good hunt.
Okay.
Then he'll walk over, and those two large notches that are on either arm thing, he will slot large axes into both of them, and then just sit down. Just clap his hands ready for a mead.
Poro brings it over.
Poro is getting into this adventure any way he can.
I'm here to stay.
Kind of
And
looks at the old lady. It's like, who is that?
I actually now have Tuesday afternoons off, so honestly,
I mean, if
you
want me
might
to
see
throw-
more of the Poro.
I'm about to say, if you want me to throw you a character sheet for that thing, I will do.
Yay! The little Poro creature.
Oh.
Evil little dastardly bastard.
Congratulations, Kuiper. You've got a new friend following you.
Actually, it's following the scary bird.
Yeah.
So Potoo.
This is what he looks like. And she goes, oh, that's Olaf.
Hmm.
If you get on his good side, you've got a friend for life. If you get on his bad side, well, you're ended up in a drink.
Well, I intend to simply be here, not really get on anyone's side.
Then you're very glad that the boss isn't here then.
Boss?
You know, the head of the Winter's Claw? Sejuani? Everyone knows Sejuani.
You're looking at someone who lost all her most of her memory.
One of the three sisters.
See,
Huh?
this
Where
one
did you
knows.
come from?
I have sources, customers, highly respected leaders of this land. Well, two are highly respected. One is more tyrannical. But you get what you get, and you take what you take. But yes, is she the one that rides the bear?
No, it's a boar.
Is it a boar? For some reason I thought it was a bear. Oh well.
I believe you're mixing her with the Scar Mother.
No. Maybe. Possibly.
Either way, if she was here, she'd be trying to get you to join the war in a lickety split.
Hmm. Well, considering I don't even really know where I'm from, I'm not too eager to jump into a war just yet.
Yes, find out yourself first and then do it. I get how it is. No worries about that.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll just look over as you're saying this, and then just chuckle. Hey! Bird!
There are two birds.
That you!
Hmm.
Me?
Hey! No, the one that spoke.
Oh, that one.
Yes.
Cool.
Bilgewater, I
Yes.
recall. Bilgewater?
Yes.
I've been to Bilgewater. I had some fun there once. Fought a lot of undead fellas. Fought a giant
that's
kraken as
all.
well.
That was actually our introduction to Bilgewater.
Oh, we've got something in common then. Come drink.
Oh dear.
Come drink and eat of the food I have provided for us all. And he'll raise up his mug with like a hey, and everyone else will do so too.
Thank you.
Hey.
And with that, that's where we're going to leave it for this week because it's coming up to 3 hours. So officially welcome to the Freljord. Oh. Welcome to the Freljord and welcome to Poro stalking. So, for everyone watching at home, thank you all for tuning in. And there is one thing I need to make sure before I do sign out. If I click this and then click this, oh, not that, this, and that. I need to just make sure that certain things are not popping up on the Roll20. They aren't. Good. Because there are some images in there I don't want peeps to see. So, we'll see you all next time on the Dark Sides of Runeterra.